Hello everyone, it's Kyle here and I just wanted to do a quick video, and I know I've been gone for weeks because I've just been so busy with school. I'm actually taking a break from studying right now, and here's the proof, and I like that there's a Xbox 360 controller right over there. It's because I was watching Netflix. Yeah, so I'm not playing video games. I can't really afford to play video games until my first exam is done tomorrow, and then I can start getting back into gaming a little bit because I'm going to have a day break. Anyway, totally unrelated to the video. What I want to talk about is The Legend of Dragoon, which is my favorite RPG of all time. It came out in 2000 for the PlayStation 1, and it is the best RPG I've ever played. The only one that came close to it was Final Fantasy IX, which also came out on the PS1. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, RPGs were amazing, especially for the PlayStation 1. They just had so many good RPGs on that console. So anyway, here's the good news. I'm not holding my camera properly. Legend of Dragoon 1 is coming out to the PlayStation Network on May 1st. So you're going to be able to download this game and try it out. If you've never played it, this is your perfect opportunity, if you have a PlayStation 3, to try it out, because it is seriously one of my favorite games. Okay, the graphics are going to be a bit dated, but it doesn't matter. It's just play it for the story and the characters. The characters are so well developed, and the story is one of the best stories I've ever read about how they all the characters are intertwined as well. It's just a really, really solid RPG. And the thing, though, that ticks me off for an article that I just read is that apparently they were going to make a Legend of Dragoon 2. Fans have been demanding for a sequel for this for so long, and apparently it was actually in production. Okay, so I'll read. I still occasionally hear from fans of Legend of Dragoon, and many want to know if there was a sequel, Yoshida admitted. LOD2 was put into pre-production after I left Japan Studio, but was eventually cancelled for some unknown reason, and the team members moved on to different projects. So that means that we were at the pre-production. We were about to, you know, possibly have a sequel to this amazing RPG. And I just can't even imagine how amazing that would have been. You know, it's not a series that needs a lot of sequels, but like 2 more would have been nice, or, you know, just every 5 years to have another one to kind of go back into that realm would have been amazing. However, it also makes me think of Project Rainfall and how, you know, North America was able to get Xenoblade Chronicles and the Last Story for the Wii to come over to North America because of the internet and the fans, you know, actually saying how much they wanted these games. And now there's also, like, it started in other places. I'm getting a text right now. Quiet. It started in other places where we're trying to get Mega Man Legends 3 to be, you know, continued, because they were making it for the 3DS, but they canceled it. We're trying to get 100,000 people to join that. So I'm thinking that if there's enough Legend of Dragoon fans, if somebody started a fan page for the Legend of Dragoon to try to get a sequel to come out, it might make some developers that used to work on it, or just new developers in general, saying, you know, there's a big audience that want this game. Why don't we try to make this, instead of just going and making their own new IP? Well, which is fine. I always say that it's good to think of your own ideas, but this is something that I think could sell and has a chance to actually make some money and make a lot of fans happy if they do it correctly and they actually pay attention to the first game and try to make an actual real sequel. So there's still a possibility. I doubt it that we will ever see a Legend of Dragoon 2, but with the internet and how many fans there are for the Legend of Dragoon 1, if we all got together and we worked on it together, there might still be hope. And I think that another thing too is to see how many people actually pick it up for the PSN. So I actually, you know, I'm going to pick it up for the PSN. So I'm going to get it on May 1st. And if you like the game back in the day, I suggest you do it as well. And if you haven't tried it, definitely check it out as well. I shall talk to you all later. Bye-bye, everyone.